Welcome back, everybody. We're back together with another video, and diversity, equity, and inclusion. I've said it many times. It is illegal. It discriminates. But some of these companies, they still want to do it. Now, I know you're not much of a sports fan, but on the sports channel, I actually talked about this. The NFL, they actually have rules in place that actually will give teams extra draft picks for getting minorities hired. But if you're a white person and that person gets hired, you get nothing. That's discriminatory here. Now, when it comes to the entertainment part right here, Disney has some problems, man. Diversity, equity, inclusion, well, they're getting hit with the same civil rights complaint that the NFL is getting hit with. Look here, Disney hit with federal civil rights complaint over DEI, alleges discrimination against white men, Christians, and Jews. But if you're a part of the Alphabet Mafia, Disney has no problem with you, right? Look here, it says America First Legal filed the complaint against Disney on Wednesday. The group cited publicly available documents published on Disney's official sites, as well as leaked internal documents showing how executives made diversity, equity, and inclusion a central part of Disney's hiring practices. Do you remember that leaked audio where they were talking about they were going to make like half of their new content like people of color and like LGBT stuff? That was back in I think in 2020 or 2021 when they did that. How's that actually worked out for Disney at the box office?
Not good at all.
Yeah, because the Marvel surely did well at the box office, right? No, it didn't.
No.
It did terrible. It did terrible. Now, this is a America First is actually some Trump people that actually started this. This is what they said right here. Stephen Miller, quote, "It is sad and tragic that a company whose name was once synonymous with wholesome and charming childhood fantasies is now dedicated to spreading diverse bigotry. We urge Disney to cease and desist its unlawful and destructive content at once," said Stephen Miller, president of America First Legal and former Trump administration official. At the heart of America First Legal's argument is that Disney has implemented de facto quotas in its hiring, which violates employment law. It does. I mean, this is the equivalent of like me as a black person. They're telling me we're not going to hire you because you're black. That's discrimination, right? I mean, what do you make of this so far?
Well, as you know, I said I like diversity, and there is no problem of hiring people from different backgrounds, skin color, and stuff. The thing is, they hire people based on skin color and not based on performance.
Yeah, they're not going out there really and getting people based on their qualifications. You know, like that woman now who's supposed to be making a Ray Star Wars movie. She has no qualifications for that kind of movie. But they did it simply because they want to do it simply because she's a woman and she's Pakistani, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. That's the only reason why.
Yep. The hiring process is pretty simple. If my employer is looking for someone that can perform the job duty, like writing a good Disney movie, and if an Asian person can do better than, probably a white person or Mexican or something,
Yeah.
then go ahead. If a white person do better than, a Mexican or Asian person than hire a white person, you
Yeah.
know? It's all depend on how much they know about like the Disney writing style and stuff like that. So
Well, Disney writing style sucks. Their writing style sucks. They're not getting people that actually care about the material, really. They don't. Look here. Among published quotas is the goal that 50% of Disney's TV series directors must come from, quote, unrepresented groups. So they're strictly telling you right there, that's what I was mentioning earlier. They want people based on, checking boxes. That's pretty much what it is. And right here it says, quote, it is patently unlawful to consider race, ethnic, and sex-based characteristics in hiring, training, compensation, and promotion, America First Legal said in its complaint. Decades of case law have held that policies that impose racial balancing or quotas in employment, training, or recruitment, such as those presented on Disney's websites, are prohibited. They're right about that. You can't do that. What if, for example, Disney started saying, you know what, we're going to eliminate 50% of black people. It would be outrage, right?
yes.
But if they say, hey, we're going to eliminate 50% of white people, no problem. Even though it's a problem.
It shouldn't be that because for me, everyone, regardless of their skin color and background, has their potential of doing what is good, and their passion, like maybe acting, writing,
Yeah.
designing. And in this case, for DEI, based on skin color, if a black person like you are good in acting, but they won't hire you because of your skin color, that really reduce, the black people opportunity to act,
I'll tell you this. What Disney really has done with like black characters, for example, they're looking at black characters as like tokens. Like Reva in the Obi-Wan show. Reva was put there to be a token. They want to say, look, we have a black woman right there. Even though the character was horrible. Doesn't matter. She's a black woman. That's our token. That's the way they were actually putting her out there. I did not like that. Like the Obi-Wan show should have been about the Obi-Wan show, but they wanted to put a black woman in there to check a box. The character was horrible. They had to know it, but they didn't care at all.
It just, the way they do like diversity, inclusion, equity, it just doesn't work.
Yeah, it's inorganic the way they do it.
Yeah, like in the Asian community, there's Asian who act good and Asian people who, some Asian person who just not at that level of another Asian guy or woman that, act beyond their level. And in the Asian community, we, also complain like which Asian person is good in acting and not like that.
Yeah.
Like we, in a way, we do compare like who is a better, fighter, either Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee
It's
or
Bruce
something
Lee.
like that.
It's Bruce Lee in
Yeah.
the story.
So we just
So-
compare like that, and it just, there's no, I mean, for them to work like based on skin color, it just doesn't work because people are going to say something,
Yeah. So there it is, guys. What do you guys think what do you guys make of America First Legal going after Disney now, filing this complaint, man? Because they definitely been telling you, man, what they're doing. That's gonna wrap it up, guys. We'll be back tomorrow with another video. Until then, be safe.
Goodbye.